Okay, let's begin with, in fact, developments happening in the Augusta Westland case that are coming in the Karnataka, in fact, a case that is coming in. Sources in the police have said that once the connection between bureaucrat Bhima Nayak and Janardhan Reddy, the former BJP minister, is established, they will question Reddy too. 5 days ago, KC Ramesh, who was working with KAS officer Bhima Nayak as a driver, committed suicide, alleging that his boss Nayak had forced him to be party to mining baron Janardhan Reddy's money laundering scheme and was in fact forced to whiten more than 100 crores of black money. Nolan Pinto is now joining us live with all the very latest. Nolan, take us through what the police is now saying, is Janardhan Reddy actually there in Karnataka, or with all this timing, he might actually have time to, sort of find a preventive measure for himself?
Well, he is not in Ballari, that's for sure, because according to the court, he's not allowed to go over there. But most probably he's in Bengaluru, but he has not spoken to the media. He's not come out in the open. It was only Sri Ramulu who actually, after this controversy broke out, came out and said that these are just allegations and they're trying to spoil the name of G. Janardhan Reddy. But yes, as of now, the most important news is that the case officer Bhima Nayak was arrested from his relative's house in Kalaburagi. Now the information we are getting from our sources is that he will be brought to Mandya. This is where the FIR was filed under IPC section 306. So Bhima Nayak, along with his driver, they will be questioned over there. As of now, we are told that Bhima Nayak will be brought and questioned over there regarding the suicide of KC Ramesh. Now, what is also very interesting, because KC Ramesh went out to add that Bhima Nayak has been laundering money, helping G. Janardhan Reddy convert black to white. But now we're getting information that KC Ramesh could also allegedly be involved in this, because the information we are getting from our sources is that KC Ramesh was also a part of the entire racket where Bhima Nayak would give him the money and ask him to park it in his relatives' homes. So all this is happening. And when he was threatened, when pressure finally got to him and he was threatened not to reveal this to anyone, that is when we are told by our sources that he took this extreme step.
Yes, but it will also have to be seen if KC Ramesh was part of this, in fact, racket under pressure. Was he doing it voluntarily? Many questions there, of course, that the police need to find answers for. Nolan Pinto joining us from the ground, but clearly trouble does seem to be mounting for mining baron G. Janardhan Reddy in connection with the suicide of the driver of a bureaucrat. Police have arrested Karnataka government official Bhima Nayak following the death of his driver KC Ramesh. The driver had killed himself and had blamed Reddy and the bureaucrat for abatement of suicide. Ramesh had claimed that he was tortured and harassed by the mining baron and Bhima Nayak. Ramesh, in his suicide note, had claimed that he helped Reddy to launder money and was forced to convert over 100 crore rupees of black cash. The driver KC Ramesh was found dead in a lodge in Maddur in Karnataka with a suicide letter by his side. The driver Ramesh alleged that he was receiving death threats and was constantly being threatened that he should not speak about the transaction. After hitting the headlines for splurging 500 crore rupees on his daughter's wedding very recently, even as the country was feeling the crunch of the demonetization drive, this is another very grave charge the mining baron, former Karnataka BJP minister, is now facing. And of course, police sources saying that once the link between him and Bhima Nayak is established, Reddy would be next to be quizzed by the police.
The arrest of the KS officer Bhima Nayak is definitely going to open a can of worms, especially for his links between Janardhan Reddy, the mining baron, as well as Bhima Nayak himself. But only interrogation will reveal as to the allegations made by KC Ramesh in his suicide letter is true or not. But the big question is, will the police interrogate Janardhan Reddy? Tony Swami in Bangalore for India Today.